I think it's live. We're gonna see if we're live just a moment. Holy, good to see you, Samargo. Thank you for stopping in. Hopefully, it's gonna start to work here in just a moment. I am. I'm live on the cell phone, but I'm trying to monitor it on the computer here also. But it doesn't see. There it goes. Finally. All right, cool. So we got a little bit of a latency, a little bit of a lag between. Dusty, good to see you. Jumping, jumping. I thought I wrote down cable management time. All right, so we are back behind this. Holy cow, it's so bright. Maybe I'll just turn these lights off for now. Or is that better? So it's not so bright. Ooh, wow. Freaky. Alpha 10, Victor 10. Oh my gosh, that's... Whoa, I didn't realize I had all these other functions on here. I always just did solid color. Part of the issue that I have with these lights is that it is, let's see, it's changed colors. So not so bright, so we can actually see and do some work. Good morning to you, Anthony Blaze. Good to see you. Yeah, you can see all my cables here. Trying to find the right color for the live stream so it's not so blinding in the background and just settled enough so that I can see. I'm sure I could dim it on the program itself, but the computer is not on. It's just the light to give me a little bit of extra light. I think red was the best one. Yannick Guzman, good to see you. Thanks for stopping on in. Appreciate you. Let's see. I think purple might be a better one. No? Still too bright, I think, huh? Yeah. Yannick Guzman, allow me to... Oh, it's going good. I haven't started Fortnite yet. I will eventually. Maybe we'll turn this stream. Oh, I'm vertical right now anyway, so it don't really matter. But the lights are supposed to sync with whatever color you have on the edge of the screen if you set it up properly. Yeah, I'm not able. Well, the computer's off. I'm just looking for a good color to work with, so it's not so blind to you guys. Or I'll just turn it off. Okay, cool. I'm just turning it off. So I've got all these cables, and I think the first thing that I want to do with respect to all of this, Yannick Guzman, I love you. Thank you very much. Cheers. Appreciate that. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. Love is a good thing, right? It means we're all friendly here. This is a family-friendly channel. My mom and dad are watching also. My wife is watching as well. And so I appreciate you guys hanging out. All right. So what's the first thing that I need to do with respect to all this? For one, it's like, what do all these cables go to, right? So tools that I've got in store here. Anthony Blaze says, hi, fam. Thanks, Anthony Blaze. Appreciate you. But yeah, I've got this, my label maker, so I could label these cables so I know what's where. What else do I have? I've got these cable keepers that I'm actually going to mount to the bottom of this, and I think I'll mount it so that the cables go backwards. I thought about doing it like this, or mounting it so that it is sticking out, but I don't have the purchase that I thought I would. I guess I could mount it diagonally as an idea also. Or just go straight underneath like so, which I'll probably end up doing. So I think I'm going to mount these first. I've got 3 of them. I've got, whenever I grab stuff and try to work, tool bag, right? Culture Foods, Different Taste. Good to see you, Culture Foods, Different Taste. Drill, Phillips head, self-tapping screws, which are the right depth for this desk. With the screw in the top, it should not penetrate all the way through. Yep, it does not. So that's good. It's close. But I wanted to use self-tapping screws, and I'm basically just gonna screw these into the bottom here. I do have a screw here that I could use also, but I guess it all depends on where I want to have these positioned. I'm gonna put one directly in the middle because I don't like having cords. I don't like touching the cords by my feet, you know what I mean? So Got 3 of these. We got these, and I've got some cable. God bless you. You're welcome, babe. My wife is sneezing her head off. It's allergy season time here, right? And got the laptop if I need to use it. I had a heck of a time trying to figure some stuff out, but yeah. So what is the first step? I think what it is figuring out what goes where. I've got all these devices here attached to the computer. And it's like, and I don't remember what this cable is that's up there unless I trace it. And I'd rather be able to just, oh, okay, this goes to that on there. You know what I mean? Anthony Blaze says, God bless you too, babe. She didn't hear me. Thanks, Anthony. But yeah. So, and I've actually got these. I've got 2. I've got this one Anker, or show you here. I've got this Anker hub, and I've got another TP-Link UBS hub that I'm utilizing. So it's like, how do I go about making this happen? You know what? A lot of it's just trial and error and figuring it out as I go. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna start labeling stuff, or maybe I will go ahead and mount this first. And so let's do that. Get the tape measure, getting a pencil so I can mark where I need to mark. Okay, so here we go. This is a 6-foot desk. So I want to go 3 feet in for the center, and which is right here. See, I should have put the glasses on first. Do that again. All right, so 3 foot, 36 inches right there. That's the center. Oh, I could just use this line right there as my center point. But right here, there's my center point. So what I like to do real quick, is it time for zip ties? Zip ties, no, I'm not gonna use zip ties, Andrew. I'm probably just gonna use twisted ties because, and this is actually something that I learned from my IT administrator. You guys have seen the server room at work. It's a rat's nest. Nothing, it doesn't look clean. It's not organized compared to like Corey, if Corey's in the chat. Corey's, when he organizes it all. But he said the reason why he doesn't make it super nice and organized and zip tie everything is when he needs to make a change or fix something or troubleshooting, if it's all zip tied up, it becomes harder to get to and access. And I was like, that makes sense. Not that that's an excuse to have it look, rat's nesty here at home, because I'm not going to be, I might be changing things up here and there, and I'm always adding things to the setup, I don't know if Corey stops in every once in a while. It's still pretty early for him, I think. Would it be easier to unplug and replug cords so that they aren't tangled? Well, that's exactly what I'm going to do, Andrew. I am going to unplug, replug, but then you see this piece, all this, I touch this with my feet every once in a while because I'll kick my feet up, I put my feet on this this lower leg bar here, this lower horizontal brace, and so I just want it to look neat for one and not the rat's nesty. I'm probably going to move this UPS that I have here as well over to this side. I'm going to mount it to the desk here at some point, but that's a project for another day. I got to build a little platform because it doesn't sit flush, and I want it to be able to sit on the desk there without it toppling over, and basically so it's permanently mounted or temporarily mounted. Excuse me. So, yeah, you know what I need to do? I think I need to pull this up on my computer here so I can see it the full, because the chat only gives me 3 lines on the phone. And so, jumping on Fortnite in a bit, so hopefully not 54 finish. Sounds good, Anthony. Hopefully not. Top 3 every single time, right? At least second place. because that means you survived the rest of the lobby. All right, so let's go ahead and this first one up. And do I want the opening outwards or inwards? I think we'll just go outwards because the cords are going to be going in that way, you know. So that's what we'll do here first. And the idea of this is simply to give me the ability to, and I'm not going to put 4 screws in. I'm just going to use 2 and then tighten them into place. These things are actually meant for a rack, like a server rack. They're self-tapping, so I don't need to pre-drill anything. That's one. And that'll just go boom, like so. Okay, one down, one in. You don't want to kick your shin into that bar? I'm not gonna hit my shin. I'm not that short, Andrew. Stiggs, thanks for stopping by the stream last night. I appreciate it. No, you're very welcome, Stiggs. I saw that you were live, and I left my computer on and just let it run and play for you. Cause that's what we do, right, brother? That's what we do. Take care of each other, support each other in our endeavors to both Fortnite and live stream. Okay, right here. Good. That's the right spot for it. Not too tight. Solid. So that's one. And that'll help keep things up and off the center. Scott, good to see you. All right, I need to set up the screensaver. You warming up over there, Jason? Temperature outside? Good question. You know what? It snowed, but then it melted. You know, which my son was very happy about because he wanted to go back to college sooner than later. So there you go. There's one cable managed. One cable has been managed. As far as the other cables, well, we'll get to it. We'll get to it over time. Because that's what we're doing today. We're managing the cables. Just trying to get stuff up and off of my feet first and foremost. What is this one for here? And I might even, like I said, I'm going to move that over to this plug here instead, so that I can have it mounted over here off to the left. Because I was kicking it here. Andrew, is it cold up there, Scott? Old Fargy. I think Scott had -5 degrees Fahrenheit there. Andrew says, just tell your son, be very careful driving with the ice and snow. Andrew, you know what? My wife already did that. And you know what? He's pretty awesome. He's very good about being safe with respect to that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? I think I think. And so, you know what I should have done? I probably should have mounted this thing off to the side, because now that it's directly in the middle, I'll be kicking it directly in the middle now. You know what I mean? So, lessons learned. Lessons learned. Like I said, we're figuring things out. Sing Venus Unicorn, good to see you. Yeah, growing up in New Jersey, I learned how to drive in snow and ice, and he's not had that opportunity to really do it. I remember driving to an Eagle Scout ceremony. My friend Tim Schottmeyer was having it in December, January timeframe, and my friend James Crane and I were the guest speakers for it, or something like that, or we were doing the Order of the Arrow ceremony, presenting the award from the Order of the Arrow to Tim at his troop Eagle Scout ceremony, Court of Honor. And I remember driving down the road. It was snowy. It was icy. Route 4, which turned into eventually Route 14 up in New Jersey, in Paramus. And I was driving on a very thin strip of pavement. And that pavement eventually turned into ice. And I was driving a 1979 Jeep Wagoneer, and I'm driving down, and next thing you know, I could feel it start to slip. And I heard James Crane goes, "Oh my God," right? And I turned into the direction of the slide, and I basically brought all the way around in perfect spin, not fast, but it was slow. And then as I started to spin, there was a car offset to me here. As I started to spin, this guy started to spin also. And so we did like 360 all the way, and I kept on going. Found a patch and continued on. But I would like to think that I am a good driver. I also know that the hand of God was over us at that time, you know, because that could have been bad. You know, I mean, between my vehicle and the other vehicle that we spun in tandem with. More crashes than I can count. I saw Atlanta, Georgia Highway. It was a mess during the storm. Oh, I'll bet. Because they don't know how to drive, especially in those southern states. You know, oh yeah, lucky, blessed, you know, skill, combination of, you know, everything, you know, between, you know, God's good grace to protect us, you know, God's grace to give me the skill to not panic and jam on the brakes. You know, I actually gave it gas, you know, to try to find traction, but a little bit. You don't gun it where the wheels start to spin, you know. But I found traction. I found I found traction and just kept on going. But very lucky for sure. Very agree. Lucky, blessed, you know, with both the situation and the skill to stay calm and you know, was it a stressful situation? Yeah, I guess it could have been. It would be considered stressful, you know. All right, let's continue on with this project. I do want to put another one of these mounts over here. The question then becomes, where would I want to mount it on this side? Just right there, I think. And if I don't like where that is, it's to move it over. You know what I mean? So this one goes. That one's fine as it is. It's just dangling there. But all these other ones, I'm actually going to move. Turning off the UPS, so by holding the power button down. And then I'm gonna unplug it and then move it over to this plug here. So now everything gets over. The only thing that won't reach is one cable for the monitor, which I already have plugged into a surge protector back over there, you know. Charging batteries for the quad. Nice. Thank you, Andrew. I will do my best to not whack my head. I'll do my best. But this will effectively sit over here. This is the internet cord. Definitely want that staged up top there too. This one can go underneath as well. And then this will effectively live over here. Andrew says, Dusty, how are you? We need to tighten that down. Okay, so this will sit here. What am I tugging on over there? Oh, that's this. So this can come out now because that's getting moved over. And then I'm gonna start labeling some of these as well with what's there. Good, but about to go to the park for a little bit. Dusty, which drone are you flying today? Which drone are you flying today? Okay, so this is Asus monitor. I'm just gonna put Asus monitor. And Asus monitor. And then let's see, how much do I want? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Print. So I give it enough tape. Oh, did the battery just die? Maybe I pushed, oh, I ran out of battery, I guess. It doesn't say that the battery is low, but the battery must be low. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I've got the wrong tape. So this is clear, white on clear. So not the one I want to use. You can make the light fit the monitor by cutting and extending the wires if you're not ever going to return them. That's true. Cut it in the middle and then connect them. So it goes all the way to the edge. Nazgul FPV life, no more GPS. Nice, Dusty. That's a very good idea, Dusty. Didn't even think about extending them out, but maybe I will try to do that. Another project. I'm going to write that one down, Dusty. Very good suggestion. Thank you very much. I'm actually pretty happy with, the way the setup is right now, but that's a very good suggestion. Because it's just a LED strip. The controller is effectively this piece here that's telling it to what colors to make it, All right, I need to run and get 6 AAA batteries. Yep, 6 AAAs, which I do not have upstairs. The battery box is downstairs. Let's do that. I'll be right back. Give me one moment, all right? Give me one moment. Whew. Yeah, they're all downstairs. Hey, honey.
Hi.
I'm live streaming. You want to say hi? Yeah.
It's live.
You want to say hi?
No.
Okay. My wife's funny.
Okay.
Stop. I keep telling her that we need to live stream her knitting because she does really good work. Triples. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. All right, headed back upstairs. All right, guys, I'm back. Who's with me? Okay, me and 3. Thank you so much for dropping in. I appreciate you. Appreciate it greatly. But yeah, just taking my time with this. I've got to go to work this evening, for our 10-year anniversary party. Excuse me. All right, which way did these go? Like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, let's see here. Oh, and I forgot to get the tape. Black tape. This is from black. It was not black tape. I want. No, that's not the one either. I have a box of these labels for the label makers somewhere. Question is, where did I put it? It's funny, I got organized in my office here by moving a bunch of stuff around. Then I can't find a bunch of stuff around. I moved it all around. You know? And I thought it was going to be in that box, but I was wrong. I was wrong. All right. There they are. Okay. And I'm back. Koala, good to see you. Thank you for the things. All right, let's see. What did I miss? Any East Coast, Dusty, Andrew. I don't fly far enough. Whoops. Andrew, I don't fly far enough away to worry about that. I'm analog. My screen goes black after 200 feet away, so I stay close. I can always see me when I'm flying. Smart. Watch my last video, you'll see what I'm talking about. I thought the Nazgul had a longer radius than that. It's not necessarily it's the connection between the goggles and the drone itself as well, you know, because that video feed is a radio signal still too, right? I like the adventure of not being able to see and learning how to fly in the first place. I agree with that too. All right, this is the right label maker. Yes, I do have a box of label maker label tape. All right, so this goes in here, like so, and print. And it's printing out now. Yeah, there's something about that, Dusty, for one. And I too have had my fair share of those experiences as well when when I've near lost it. All right, there you go, Asus monitor. You know, so, and I'm basically just gonna wrap it like this on the thing, I think is how I'll do it. It's a little large. Let's make the font smaller for the next label. because it doesn't need to be that gigantic. Okay, medium, small. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Print. But for this one, it'll be fine for now. So this will go here. And I'm just going to wrap it like so. That way it's just easier to see. And I don't want to spend a bunch of time doing this because I got other things to do with my life. You know? You know, like maybe fly drones, right, Dusty? And I just go sticky side to sticky side. And that's labeled. And Asus monitor, shorter. Oh, me and let me give you a jacket. All right. This is not a gaming one. Why is it? Why do I have my category as gaming? Edit. Let's see here. You know what I can do as well while we're at it? Save. Would you eventually switch to Nazgul to digital, Dusty? Oh, I'm confident that he will. I'm confident that will happen someday. All right, so that's the other monitor over there. What is this one power here? This is the Anker hub. So let's do that. How large was that label that I've just made as far as the font goes? Can I still read it? Oh my God, I need glasses to read this font, guys. This tiny font. All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Anker hub. Print. So what I did was I gave it the space of 20, you know, and then that way I could wrap it when I fold it up on the cord. I'll fold it like this kind of thing. And then where'd that cord cable go? Anker hub. Culture Foods. This is very, very interesting. I appreciate you, you know. And for those that don't find this interesting, that's okay too, you know. Thank you. I appreciate you saying so. You know. And a lot, you know, this is really just a hangout, you know. Come enjoy the things that I have to talk about here. All right, this here and this here. And I don't have a huge following of folks, but those that do, that are hanging out with me, you know, they're friends here. Everyone's welcome until they start to act like a fool and become toxic to the members of the group, of the channel. And not that I have a membership program, but you guys understand what I'm saying. You know, we are protective of each other to, yeah, like the other night. Tim backed me up hardcore against this one dude because he was just he was being a butthead, you know. And I was like, I thought about it later on. Chances are this guy just needed a hug. As funny as it sounds, right? We'll plug this in over here. Anker hub. That goes there. What is this one for? This is for the Govee. I'm gonna print up another one of these actually, but we'll put it at the very beginning. Print. Let's see here. I don't have a large following either, and I'm happy with that. But Jason, absolutely. Oh, well, thank you very much, Culture Foods. Heck yeah, that's what this is all about. This is a community, right? This is a friendly community. We get along, we share ideas. Who knows? Maybe I'll have you see something here. It's like that's a great idea, or Jason, you should do this better instead, And I'm open to ideas, just like when Dusty gave me the ideas for these lights. Actually, East Coast Thrills, he's the one that gave me the idea for these monitor lights, which are super cool because they are supposed to sync up with the gameplay. Yeah, sometimes people take it out of on others, and it's not you. It's just they themselves are probably going through something. Agree. They woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Maybe they had an experience that they want to, share, but without sharing by giving advice. Now, there's one piece of advice that I will not accept, and that's how to parent. Because, well, I think I'm an awesome parent for one, and I've done raising my son, and you know, it's one of those things where I've been given advice, and all I do is I'll nod my head and say thank you. But then when they start to push, right, and become annoying, and that happened the other night, and it's like, all right, dude, you've crossed the line. You need to, stop. And I asked that person to stop, but they wanted to continue. And when I looked them up later on, I discovered that maybe this person it's a fake account, just wanting to, give advice because of their own failures in life. So, thank you for sharing. And so that's what taking putting a positive spin on what that person is going through. I think is the point. All right, so I could probably coil this stuff up here like this. Oops, this is the power cord for the Govee lights. Let's see. Dusty's getting a 3.5 inch that's digital. I got some in the community donated a pair of digital goggles to help me out. Nice, right on. Oh no, I don't condone someone telling people how to parent. Yeah, no, I think so too. Now, if I'm asking, hey, my son's not getting straight B's. How do I get him to get straight B's? I would have been happy to get straight B's in college. Because I've asked, I'm looking for advice. But when it's unsolicited, come on, right? So, yes, it makes people fake accounts, Jason. Yes, it's cringe. I agree. Andrew, this community will bend over backwards to help someone else out if they are not using the tech. Agree. Straight B's, that's honor roll status. Exactly. And I was nowhere near honor roll status in college. I was a boxer in college, so I spent my time. You know what? Prudent, actually, to put this where it's going to live for now. That way I can see where all the things are going to, and I can coil up as appropriate. So this is power, because I'm getting a little bit jumbled here. This is the power cord for this. All right, because if this is going to live there, and I'll have the option of moving it as I need to. This is the anchor power cable there. This, see, Andrew, I'm unplugging things, right? Always E for effort. E for East Coast Drone Thrills. East Coast Thrills. All right. And then this, I could just coil all this stuff up here. So, you know how you get those zip tie things, or not zip tie things, but the twisty ties? Check it out. E for excellent, 100% agree. Look at all my twisty ties. I save all of them. Why? Because you never know when you need one. You never know when you're going to need one. And guess what? I'm going to need one right now just to keep the things a little bit more tidier. And I'm going to unplug that there because cabling has a natural coil to it. And when you start to go against that coil, you know, that's when you may run into possible issues. And so I'm trying to avoid kinking it on the inside of the sheathing, that is. So that'll go there. Where'd that twisty tie go? There it is. And this will go like so. Twisty ties are amazing to clean up wires. They're good enough, you know, and they're free because you save them from when you didn't use, instead of throwing them away. You know, I mean, I've got those strappy things, okay, like these, you know, these Velcro straps, which are great also, heavier duty. Yeah, but I'm not gonna buy these. Maybe I will when I, you know, if I want to get really in, or zip ties even, you know. But these are good enough for what I'm doing. Let's see. I wish the computer would just stay on. Maybe I'll just turn it off and put it on my iPad, like I normally do. You know. Let's see. Live shorts live. Here. And I'm pretty sure that the iPad will stay on longer. Will actually stay on, so I can keep an eye on the chat. JDS, good to see you, man. What the heck, Whiskey Tango Hotel are you doing, Jason? Don't electrocute yourself, bro. Roger that. I will make sure I don't electrocute myself. And there's only one way to guarantee that I don't. I think there's only one way, and that's not to play with electricity. Right? Guaranteed, no electrocution. Let's see. All right, so on that note, I can actually close this laptop now. Temporarily, if I need to turn it on again, then I can. You know what? It's because it's not plugged in. That's why it's turning off. You know. Set this up here like so I can read it better. 5-volt electricity is good unless you have a pacemaker. What's that? Is that right? You know what? I guess I don't have to worry about that just yet. There, JDS. Yet. I'm sure I will someday. Someday. I guess I could put this on top like that. Probably not a good idea, but yeah, because these power packs, they do get warm, so I'm actually probably gonna end up mounting it like this off to the side. You know. And this thing can get redone like so. And you know what? It's like my IT guy said, you know, he doesn't get super crazy like a lot of these internet folks with respect to the cable management, because when he needs to change something or make a change, it's just easier to not have to cut zip ties, you know. And I was like, oh, I never really thought about that. So that's why he doesn't organize the server room in that type of a manner at work. But yep, using another zip tie or twist tie. So it just becomes what's convenient for him to use. So I'm like, all right, cool. If that's how it is, that's how it is, right? And then this one is for these lights. Oh no, this is for the camera. So with respect to that and where it is, you could put that in that cable holder thing there that I have, and then we can twisty tie this one as well. Now it's flat cable, so I like to try to, you know, figure 8 coil instead of coil. What am I talking about? See? Watch me figure 8 this. So Spock fingers and around and figure 8. And it keeps everything flat and not twisted. And if I need to uncoil in the future, it's easy to do so as well. And then I'll just pinch it here like so and zip tie that. Or twisty tie it, twisty tie it. I think that one went there. Twisty tie. No zip ties. Why? Because what a pain in the butt to have to undo it. Like if I'm not, especially if I'm not done yet. Maybe these are just temporary until, and if it's like, hey, I'm never doing this again, perhaps, but I know that I'll be messing with these again in the future. Why? Because it is what it is. Because this is the way. That'll go there. This is for the Govee lights here. And I have it set up so that it surge protected outlets. It doesn't need battery. So I'll put that one down there and connect this to over here. And then I can twisty tie this up as well because it's nearly permanent. Now it's like, I don't want to permanently mount it to the desk with the sticky note. You know? All right, let me catch up on the chat. I don't like electric. Now TV repair and do not exist. Yeah, no kidding, right? You just replace the TV when it breaks. Come think about it. So I have Best Buy Total Tech, and I've replaced TVs when they burn out, and they basically, depending on the TV that you get, Best Buy just gives me a gift card for what I paid for the thing, and then I take that to buy another TV. They don't bother fixing it. They just, yeah. Sometimes, yeah, when they, what do they call it? There's a term, economically unfeasible to repair or something like that. It's NFR, not fixable repair or something like that, you know? Yep, I still fix my own. Well, can fix stuff, right? Unless it's outdated. Yeah, right? If it's worth it, if it's worth your time, if you enjoy doing it, then yeah, for sure. I get that 100%. JDS, I need you here. I need someone to figure out what's wrong with my lights in the backyard without charging an arm and a leg. I hear that. Everybody. All right, so this is flat wire. Again, just gonna cable tie these up here once again. Attempting to keep the twists out of it. It's already got a natural coil to it all, so I'm just gonna follow that same path to make it happen. And then connect it up here like this. One more coil to undo. A little bit of slack, and we'll use a white one. Easy to see stuff. I know, just to be like, he made my cable management. He's like, I would love to do that cable management for that. You know, I'm like, oh yeah. I had thought that I wanted to do something like that with my network room, but I'm not going to. All right, so that's good there. I do want to label those also with what's what. Let's see. I wish I had a buddy that does electrical work. You can do it, Jason. Oh, I can do what? Did I miss something in the chat? Okay, let's read. Let's read. What did I miss? My dad was the first TV repairman in Canada. I know too much. Repair TVs? You know what? It's like what I tell my wife whenever we go out to, and she sees something, especially a piece of furniture, I tell her I can make that, you know? I can fix anything, unless I can't, right? But you don't know until you open it up and try and see. And so that's what I like to do. I'll take that sucker apart and see if I can fix it. I'm sure I could do it. It's just a matter of, do I want to do it? You know what I mean? So yeah, do I want to do it? That's the question. All right, anchor hub label. And do I have a scissors handy? I do not. Let me grab the right way the first time around, right? Pick up my trash as I go so it's less cleanup. Trash can is over here. And the scissors are over here. So if you're wondering how I'm still able to maintain good sound, I'm assuming it's still good sound. It's because I've got the microphone on my neck. And instead of hooking it inside my shirt, I put it on a piece of 550 cord, square knot, as you can see right here, all right, and hang it from my neck. Joe, good to see you, my brother. How are you? Thanks for hanging out, man. Yeah, just chit-chatting away as I manage my cables here at the command center. The command center cables. Labeling everything so I know what's where. Like this is for my Anchor hub. Oh, it's reversed. I didn't realize the thing was reversed, but yeah. So just put that right there. I guess I could make it neater. You know, so it looks professional. Do it like this here. There, that looks good. Okay. Monitor, that's the Govee light. I can tell because it's easy to see on that. What is this for? I don't know what this is for. This is for Odyssey monitor. That's a good one to label, right? All right, Joe, been working on my cable management. Laugh out loud. Get a 63 by 30 electric sit stand desk. Been running all my goodies. Oh, which desk did you get, Joe? This desk right here? It's a Husky workbench. I can adjust it. You know what? You're gonna get a kick out of this. Let me see if I have the thing for it. Because I think I brought it back downstairs into the garage, to tell you the truth. Pretty sure I don't have it up here anymore. If I do, then I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let's see here. Yep, I don't have it up here. I must have brought it back and put it away in its home. So I've got a hand crank for my Husky workbench where I can raise or lower the desk. But I can take this out and then I can, and I've done this, taking my drill with the appropriate socket and raise it. Sorry for the noise. But it's not set up that way right now because I needed the power drill for other stuff. You know, so let's see here. Amazon, $400, pretty good price. Oh, nice. Yeah, this is a Home Depot special. Husky. Drawers too. Drawers are definitely a good thing. And a good price, yeah, agree. I almost bought that from Home Depot. Went with electric, a little less rugged on Amazon. Right on. Yeah, unfortunately with stuff like this, I'm too rough with my gear. You know? And you know, I'm happy with it. No regrets. No regrets whatsoever on it. All right, we need to label the Odyssey G9 cable. Let's see, I wonder if I could just, no, I'm just gonna do what I've been doing. Switch is power on. So my label maker, and this is the key to, I think, cable management. What's plugged in, you know? What's plugged into the hub, all right? And so, let's see if you can see. Yeah, I've got my little labels here, you know. This, I probably don't need to label that one because there's a big G on it, and that's for the Govee monitor lights for my gaming lights that Dusty recommended that I get, which are awesome. And once I get it to be able to sync up with playing Fortnite, then it'll be even awesomer because it will go with the and create that immersive flow. All right, let's see here. Let's just do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I don't even need to do that because it's got spaces on the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just see. Oh no, I'm gonna call it Samsung monitor. Monitor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Print. All right, there we go. You've seen Jason on a Fortnite rage. It gets crazy. Yeah, no kidding, Dusty. He even curses words. I know. What's up with that? You know what? I haven't cursed in a while on it because, in fact, the 9-hour live stream the other day, right? Playing Fortnite. 9 hours of Fortnite, and the only game I won was when I played. Was the last game of the night. Are you okay? You need help? Speaking of using curse words, my wife is just raging. I don't know what she did, but so 9 hours. Well, I was having fun. I was playing, you know. Of course, you know, I'll hit the be right back button and play the music while I go and eat dinner. So that was like an hour and a half of, you know, just live streaming nothing, you know. But it was still 9 hours total. And my very last game, it was already 1 o'clock in the morning. I was like, all right, last game. I was playing with my brother and Tim, Jackson's Gaming, and we won. That was the only win of the night, and I was like, I could go to sleep now. You know, I was entertained. I enjoyed it. I like playing Fortnite. All right, so we'll do this here, like so. Samsung monitor. You know what? Maybe if I just take off a portion of the tape up to here. We'll try it. Try a little experiment here. So what I'm doing is I'm just taking a piece of the back off, like so. Do that on the other side as well. And if this doesn't work, then I'll just print another label. Okay, babe. Thank you. Backing. Joe, have a great day, man. I'll see you later on. Thanks for stopping by. Easier if I just remove the thing and tape it on. Oh, I could put it on direct here like that. There you go. Labeled. Same here. I'm heading out. If you're still on in a little bit, I'll be back. Sounds good, Dusty. Enjoy your day, man. Enjoy your day, Joe. Thanks, guys. All right, so that'll go there like so, and Samsung mirror. Cool. And then this is a cam. ACAM. Parent. ACAM. And I'll just label that right there. I wonder why it gives so much. It doesn't need all that excess. But it gives me all that excess. So AM, and then I can put that here like this. And then what's this? TP-Link hub. I'm gonna put this over here instead. Oh, that was weird. It was all sparky. All right, so ACAM, Anchor Hub, Samsung computer. Good. This is the Asus monitor. And then I've got a Govee light and then the TP-Link. There you go. That's pretty cool. Caleb Boo, good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you dropping on in. Hope you're well. Yes, I am. No way, Anthony. 54th place. That's funny, but what the heck, man? You did that on purpose. Wow. Well, good job. All right, let's go ahead and we're gonna mount another one here. So 36, so we gotta go 18 inches in from the end. 18 would be actually right there where that is. So that's interesting. To put this up here like so. I just use the existing screw that's there. I think I'm just gonna do that. You know, it doesn't need to be, unless I really want to put it off to the side here. Once again, let's just mark where 18 inches is. First game was 6, and no, not on purpose. That's funny. All right, right there. Here is 18 inches. Yeah, I'm not even gonna be able to get my driver in where it needs to be. Unless I move the whole monitor over to the right a little bit. Which is an option too. Unless okay. What if I were to do this? Put this inside here like so. Run that straight down, and that looks good. Let's see. All right. I do want to put this right here. Even though it's not exact or not on the 18 inches mark, I'm happy with where it would go. Right there. grab this driver. We are making good progress. I think so. I think so. I mean, it's not going to be like zippity doo dah ties looking. Oh gosh, I lost my mark. There it is. It's gonna get a little bit loud, so mind your volume. All right. I don't know that I necessarily need to even do another one over here. That's for the keyboard. That's for the internet. You know, and this one's going to be going in and out, if you will, of yeah. Look at that. I'm pretty happy with this so far. You know, let me go see what my wife made, and I'll bring it back up here to eat. All right, give me 1 second, guys. Be right back. Whew. All right, I'm back, YouTube. Thank you for your patience and waiting while I fed myself. All right, where are we? Yes, making really good progress. I'm pretty happy with where we're at right now. Appreciate all the thumbs ups and from everybody jumping on to watch and whatnot. Look what my wife gave me, some cable management ties. I was like, oh, did you buy a pack of them? And she's like, yeah, this is what's left over from her project. I was like, oh, wow, that's cool. So I have them available to me if I need/want to use them. All right, who else is hanging out still here? We got 2 people watching. Appreciate you. All right, check out the lights. Is it on? Nope. Oh, it is on. Turn it off. It's too bright. It washes everything out. All right. So as far as I'm concerned, with respect to this stuff down here and what goes up, I'm pretty happy with that. Now it's just this stuff up here and what's connected to the computer. What's on the back of the computer here, right? And I think I should have labeled those as well. I think it would be prudent. So let's do that, shall we? Let's open up. Tripod so you can see better what I've got going on the back of the computer. And something I've been wanting to do, and I figure, you know what? Time to do it. Time to do it. Oh, I forgot to put the microphone back on my brain, on my head. And as you can see here as well, let's get a closer look. What's going on here that I'm not exactly happy about, because let's put this over there. As you can see, there's a lot of cables here, right? Close up. And if you can tell, let's see. Let me give you a better close-up look at this here. Let's reverse the camera. See how it's kind of sagging downwards on all these cables, right? On all these cables, they're sagging downwards, right? Which creates a little bit of pressure on the port itself, which to me, like this one here, this was sagging down before. So I picked it back up to give it a straighter shot, if you will, coming out. And what I feel like needs to happen is some type of and I've seen this in network closets, where there's a bar that sticks out from the rack unit to relieve the tension of pulling it down, because that'll just, particularly for the internet cable here, it's like, man, there's a lot of tension being pulled down, and I want to set it up so it does this instead of, it's hard to see. I mean, can I turn a light on? I cannot, but that's what I want to do. Whoop. Change camera angle. There. That's what we're going to do here. Let's lower this some. We'll lower it at the lower base, actually. Right there. Okay. So from the back of the computer perspective, right, especially with the Ethernet, this is something that I do want to protect and have sitting upwards, if you will. So, wait, where is the internet? It's this one here. Let's take this out. Because I don't want anything to cause this to compromise. You know, it's like this stays on top of everything. I have 2 Ethernet ports. Why would I need 2 Ethernet? 2.5 gig, 2.5 gig. I should read the instruction manual on this thing. But that should stay there like that. And then maybe what I'll do is set it up and not necessarily zip tie it, but zip tie this piece here like so. Or twisty tie this here. So that it's a straight shot in and not angled downwards. I think that's a good idea there. So we are going to do that. And we'll use a black twisty tie. The key is feeding it through, which should be relatively easy. As long as I can get that hook in. Like so, like that. Boom. There you go. That can sit there like so. This one here is also another one that's concerning me here. This is an HDMI. It looks like it's bent, to be honest with you. It's not, but it looks like it has been bent. But that's for the camera. And so, if you will, creating some type of a dead man right here would probably be a good idea. And so when I pull on it, if I pull, there's no tension on that itself. And you know what? This is going to be going away someday also. I think what I'm going to do is so this is the capture card, this piece, this Elgato. That's a capture card for the camera. It's only one camera though, and I want multiple cameras. 1, 2, have several other cameras set up as well. A project for another day, you know, because there is a cost to that one for sure that I'm not ready to make the investment on at this time. In time. All right, so let's feed this one through here like so, unless I could set it up on the outside here on this pin. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to set it up on this one here. So what I did was I put a little fish hook on there, bend, so I could feed this through, and then like so. A little narrower. There it is. Even it out. And this can now live here. And when it gets pulled on, it pulls on the zip tie and the anchor point up here, as opposed to putting pressure on the port itself. And that's the intent, to do that with all of these cables. This is for my foot pedal. which I want to go around everything. I think. I could even set the foot pedal up onto the anchor here like so. Well, you know, before we tie anything down like that, that's what we'll do. We'll just leave that there for now. No, you know what? Let's, in the interest of maintaining the integrity of what I'm trying to do, we'll do this. We'll dead man it up here also. That's what I'm calling it, dead man. That way the cable is going straight in. This one, oh, this is for the printer. It's so lightweight, this one. And the printer is probably going to live over there on that cart. You know? It's not set up yet because it's all the way over here, and I probably am going to need a much longer cable for that to happen, which I do not currently have. Okay, that's fine. What is this? It's a USB-A for the monitor. So this is monitor, this is monitor. So that goes there. And this should go here. Set the dead man up to probably here. Don't have a lot of bend in the cable to be able to put a dead man in for that port. So that's just gonna have to live the way it is. But the USB, I can set one up right there. For that, this is for that anchor, which is pretty lightweight. As long as I don't tug on it, that can stay there. So in the interest of just seeing and getting things set up, let's go ahead and do this. And that's a nice robust piece as well. Push this through. Like that. Making progress. I'm pretty happy with that. What do you think? So basically the idea of what I'm trying to do, what the intent is is so the cables go directly into the port straight, as opposed to the weight of it hanging down and causing it to be loose and an unstable connection, I think. Same thing for this, what is this for? Oh, that's for the TP-Link hub. And so the question then becomes, do I need that TP-Link hub? Maybe, maybe not. It's like I want to get away from using it, but I need all the ports. I have a lot of USBs that I plug into this thing. I'm not utilizing everything on the back here. It's like, why don't I use the HDMI port here and the TP? Because I'm putting everything in through the graphics card. Because I think that's what you're supposed to do, right? This is for the microphone. And the microphone comes in and out from its home on a pretty regular basis. So this needs to be set up so that the slack is not entangled amongst all of this. So let's unplug that. Take it out. This goes here. This, if you will, goes there. I will get a longer cable for that light so it's not so tense or so tight. Let's see, what if I were to put this into the anchor hub itself? And that way this basically this will dangle. Because this will be an in and out, I guess, usage. It's a daily driver, if you will. That's keyboard. Headset. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 USB A's. I only have 1, 2 available here. What to do? This is for the mouse. So I'm putting the mouse in the anchor. And then this can actually go into the anchor also. Like so. This just needs to be longer because this is way too short of a cable. So now I need a USB-C to USB-C. And I just happen to have one over where did I put it? I had a handful of cables. Well, I got a whole bag of USB-C cables here. So check it out. This is what we're doing. That's a heavy duty one. I want a lightweight USB-C cable. Nope, too short. This is about 3 feet. I need like a 5 foot one. Lightweight. Does it need to be something on the extreme side of a USB-C cable? Like this one's a thick one. It's heavy. Doesn't need to be that one. Nice light piece for power. Where did these come from? These feel heavy duty. There's no label on it. Like what brand it is. Full USB 3.1 Gen 1. How about that? That's an anchor cable, which I don't necessarily need also, which is still only 3 foot long. So too short. This might be the one, but it's too heavy duty. This is a Samsung USB-C, which looks like it was supposed to be for the monitor, but for why? Don't know why. This seems to be lightweight. What is it, long enough? Nope, it's only a 3 foot one. Is this the one I just coiled up? Oops. This one seems pretty lightweight. It seems long enough. Let's use it. And where was it going? It was this one here and was going to the front. So this might be a good one if it's long enough because it's got a 90-degree on it also. What am I talking about? Here. So this cable twisty tie. $90 degree. So this would actually fit very well. I think if it's long enough, like I said, would be ideal for this application because I have this mounted vertically. Set this up like this. Oh, that is perfect actually. And then this, then unravel and go to the top here. Drop that down. Get the coils out of it and the kinks. All right, we gotta go to the front side. To connect. Looks like my chat is frozen right now, so forgive me for not responding timely. But for some reason it looks like it's frozen, so let's just check it here. Nope, no one has said anything. We are making good progress, though. I think so. We are making good progress. What I'll do also when for these, I label them also. USB-C, USB-C. Now, when you look at this, clearly it's USB-C. But the label denotes what's on the other end. If I see this, I know that there's USB-C on the other side. This well-worn label, well-worn cable, which is why it's all worn out. Gotta replace that label at some point. That's USB-C, USB-C. That can go there. And so that goes there like so. All right, that's fine to sit as is. It's odd though. It's like all coiled the way it is. All right, here. Or I can make it go downwards like that. Also, I like it going up. All right. I may not even have a need for this thing, other than for power. In which case, that's plugged into there. Headset goes into there also. Since I've taken up all the spots here for everything else, I feel like I guess we'll try it and see if it works, because this thing, I'd like this as a control piece to be sitting closer to where I'm at. So in other words, I want it in the middle here. And then the question then becomes, where do I put the link with this thing? This needs to stay off to the side. This needs to be over here. That's there. This is power for the light. The other light that's up there. Which I could probably utilize another USB-C to USB-C. Where'd it go? There. Ideally, oh, you know what? Does this have, I have another cable here. Rick, what's going on, my friend? How are you? Hello, brother. Have a great day. Taking my daughter back to college in a few. Be safe. Catch you on the next live show. Rick, where's your daughter going to college, man? That's awesome to hear. My son just drove back to college yesterday. He's going to Hampton Sydney College in Farmville, Virginia. And so, yeah, man, congratulations. That's great to hear, Rick. Appreciate you stopping in and saying hello for a moment. Yeah, I'm just reorganizing my cabling here, as you can see. Oh, no way, dude! What a small world! Longwood is in the same town up in Farmville. Holy cow! That's cool. Wow. That's awesome. Is she a freshman there or so? They're close to the same age, I think, aren't they? Yeah, dude. Congratulations, Rick. Holy cow. Dang, brother. We got to catch up at some point. I know. Man, that's so cool. Congratulations. Does she know what she wants to study yet? I know my son goes to Longwood to go to work out at the gym over there every once in a while. I've eaten at the Chick-fil-A there before after a rugby game. My son plays rugby. Yeah, you're on my Facebook, aren't you? I think you are. You know, history. Oh, all right. Outstanding. Yeah, my son wants to do something probably foreign affairs. You know, so they've got a very good, I guess, foreign affairs program over there. So that's cool, man. That's cool. Lots of writing, right? That's awesome. Thank you so much for stopping in to say hello, Rick. Man, what a small world. I've seen some of your games. Dude, I love Fortnite, man. I love Fortnite. I love flying drones. I love flying. And yeah, I'm actually in the process right now of... Oh, you've seen... Oh, the rugby games? Really? Oh, on the YouTube channel. On the YouTube videos, yeah. That's cool. Right on, man. That's... Wow, that's pretty cool. What a small world. What a small world. Cool. Oh, man. All right. You know what? We're going to continue on with tying some of these things up. All right. Yeah, no, I just learned how to play rugby or how to spell rugby, you know, when he started playing, because I was like, what the heck is this sport? Rugby, you know? I mean, you didn't grow up playing rugby, did you? You know, she hit the gym there too. I bet they've seen each other. Yeah, it's a small world. That would be a really cool, that'd be pretty cool if they knew each other, you know? Yeah. She hits the gym there too. I bet they've seen each other. Yeah, for sure. All right, let's take a look here. So what I'm doing now is I'm just, once again, because I think this is where this is going to live. This piece up here that I'm tapping on. Yeah, just doing a little management live stream here. This is gonna live here, I think. Again, I don't know until I actually get to it. All right, that'll go there. This is the headset, and I can actually probably coil this up some as well. But I don't know where it's going to live yet, so that's why nothing is really permanent, because I may change my mind on where I want things to be, where I want things to go. We're going to do this dingle dangle here like so. All right. That'll go there, that'll go there. This is the light for here. That's the switch. What I'll probably end up doing is, so I don't see that coil, is I may even mount this to the bottom. Or not, just let it sit here, or mount it to the back like this. But I won't be able to see the control. Or I can mount it to that too. Options, right? That's why I do this, and that's why I do things very temporarily with all of these things here. I do want to twisty tie this up a little bit also, since this is a giant. It's thick too because of the power that's being supplied to the computer from it. You know, so yeah. And yeah, we'll just do like that. That'll be fine. like this. Yeah, and that'll just sit there like so. But you know what? I'm actually gonna let that dingle dangle because if this falls off, guess what? I don't want it to put too much tension on it. In fact, gotta make sure that nothing is really tensioned too much. Like this one here is being tensioned a lot. So maybe we do this and release the cord from that there and just let that hang loosely. So if it does fall, until I mount it, you know, again, the permanence of it all. Some things, and on that, I'm gonna stop tying things up here and put things back into place. I think I'm pretty happy with this setup for right now as far as the cable management. It's weird. Did I really manage all the cables? You know what? I got the stuff up off of where I don't like to touch it. You know, so this goes underneath here, like so. All right, let's roll this back into place. Turn that on. Turn the computer on. All right. All right, roll this back into place now here. Make sure I'm not rolling over anything also. Something moved and fell, and I don't know what or why. Oh, this. Okay, because I have it mounted vertically. Let me just put it back down horizontal for now. As much as I wanted it to be vertical, that might not be prudent. Put this back here. I should get a better cable or use a different cable for the connection here for the anchor. Which one shall I use though? I wish I had a setup like that. I'm currently running 2 monitors on a KVM. You know what? I was running 2 monitors before Culture Foods, and this giant 57-inch monitor is great. It takes the place of 2, and the only reason why I'm using these additional 2 monitors still is because, you know, I invested a lot of money into it, and I thought I'm getting my money's worth out of those, you know, because they were only €2 old, those monitors, when I bought this giant one, which is great also, don't get me wrong. But point is, I had extra dollars available to me, And I rewarded myself with the hard work that I do at work with a little toy. And that's what that was. That's why I have that. Otherwise, I wouldn't have something like that because it is excessive. Let's use this cable here because this is meant to be high transfer data power. All right, we'll see how this works out. TD Chewy, there are 2 TS's in the word chatting. Why can't anyone spell? We live in the time of autocorrect. Well, TD Chewy, it's not a matter of, it's what automatically popped up in when you put hashtag TD or TD chatting. I agree with you. I typed in, but there's no TD, there's no hashtag just chatting. So thank you for saying so. I appreciate that. No, I found it annoying, and it's not autocorrect. You know, it's hashtag just chatting. I agree with you 100%. It is too cheese. Or maybe it's a play on, you know, I mean, what people talk about no cap and sus and delulu and riz. I mean, right? Get with the times, TD Chewy. I'm just kidding. But thanks for stopping on in. I appreciate you. All right, so yeah, this is what we have going on here. We just put this up here, and we're going to continue on with this. That cracks me up. Thumbs up, bro. Appreciate you. I appreciate you, Joe Logs. USB-C, USB-C. This is USB-C, USB-A. USB-C, USB-A. USB-C, USB-A. All right, cool. So put those cables there. USB-C, USB-C. This is another USB-C one. I'm gonna move this elsewhere also, because I don't like it sitting up there like that. This speaker cable is too short, and it was the only one I had available to me at the time because I couldn't find the bag of USB or of 3.5 millimeter cables, and I found it. Hey TD Chewy, I'm curious, do you make those comments and all the time? You know? That irritates me a little bit. It's funny to me how people are so quick to correct spelling when in fact you can't spell yourself. I mean, you decided, unless you are here, I don't know. And I can spell. Can you? That's funny to me. Yeah. All right, so this can go, actually, do I have a speaker one oh shit, in the back here? Because if I do, I'll just do that. In the back. There it is. Mic in, line out. All right. Let's get things situated here a little again. And such. Just put things away so that we can play some Fortnite. Because that's what I want to do before I go to work today. Play some Fortnite. Anthony Blaze, sometimes people make mistakes. Thank you, Anthony Blaze. And you know what? In this particular case, it was not a mistake. If you, in the title, if you type in of a YouTube video, do it on your when you go live next for the title, type in hashtag just chatting. It automatically corrects it to just CHATING. It doesn't give you the two double T's. And I thought about keeping it as double T's because I am not a fan of misspelled words either. All right, like TD Chewy is. But I left it as is. Why? Because that's what the hashtag automatically creates. Like if you type in Fortnite, right? It'll automatically type in, as you start to type, it'll automatically fill it in for you. But it's not because of autocorrect. It's what the hashtag search engine optimization SEO, I guess, has created. You know, there is no hashtag just chatting with two T's. Look it up. At least on YouTube, you know, on the YouTube thing. All right, and so these batteries are good. I want to test these batteries. This is for the Asus monitor. This is another one of those that can go there. That goes there, that goes there. And we're gonna set things up so that we can see about this. Here, cables, twisty tie, and this thing is too far back, or it's gonna catch, you know? Yeah, right? No, I mean, I do not like seeing spelling mistakes also, to be completely honest with you. I actually dislike it. But, and that is not a constructive comment. And he's probably left already because that's all they had to say. Which is cool. Thanks for subscribing. All right. Let's go ahead and see if everything works still. And then I can put everything back into its spots to where they belong. And I can work on other projects. Okay, so keyboard works. Good. Mouse works. Something fell. I could feed this through like that. That's the only cable that's dangling down below. If I were so inclined to put another thing up there, I can. But now, you know what? I'm pretty I'm satisfied. Again, I'm not putting all the twisty ties all around everything because the practicality of all of it for one also, you know. So this, now that I've got power and speaker wire, I can bring this all the way to here for my listening pleasure. The key is just it not rolling off the back, you know. Let's unplug it for a moment. Reroute this pretty specific flat cable into the back here. Yeah. That looks like that dude left. Chicken poo. That dude's chicken poo. And if he's here, well, justify yourself. We're going to be playing Fortnite here in just a moment. Got this here, that's there. More. Another one. Let's see. Always, I'm here, Jason. Always, Jason. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. Appreciate your Culture Foods. Appreciate you greatly. And I like that, Anthony. You know, people make mistakes, right? I did not make a mistake. I left it as is. I saw it, and I chose to leave it as is. So, choice. Where's that power button at? There it is. Oh, that's bright. All right. Monitors are on. That's good. Everything seems to be on, operational. This has got a little twisty twist action on this. So let's fix that. Entanglement, that is. PS4 controller. I use this to fly the drone in Fortnite. And let's see. I'm looking for, oh, I need to open up a window. There we go. Close, 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 and YouTube. Fortnite. No volume. Am I in the right speaker setting?
Somewhere. Yeah, no, flying away.
It's like that port's not even connected. You know? Let's see. All right, we're back to it. All right, we're back to it. All right, we're back to it.
What do you guys?
All right, so it works as long as I'm in the top front port there, which I don't like it being. I'd rather it be in the back. That's something else to figure out for another day, though, I think, you know?
Uh-oh. There's problems. You're dead. Oh, it was right there. I didn't even get rebooted. It would have been one more second, and that would have been back, and he would have got killed instantly. Yeah, no, would have flown away. Good luck with that, David.
All right. I think we're done for now. Everything is set up. I'm not kicking the things. My feet. Oh, I got one weight wire, and that's the cable for this, but that's fine. I know it's only one, and that's perfectly fine. Here you go, TD Chewy.
I'm on YouTube.
Watch. No, you can't see what I'm doing.
You know what? I'm gonna sit this one out.
It's just chatting clips.
I'm gonna mute my microphone, and I'm gonna call Justin right now.
Cancel.
Oh, Justin, you
I'll call
might,
Justin
you
right.
might need
Well,
to
hold on,
update
Laura,
your
just a minute.
mic on the other one.
Yeah. I'm
Oh,
going to
yeah.
call Justin right now too. Twat.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't forget to mute yourselves.
I'm gonna mute myself right now.
Oh, can we not listen to him?
I know what they're on about.
Yeah, I'll do this last game, Laura, and then I'll end on YouTube.
Okay. I've only started early just to,
I'm supposed to be going live on YouTube shortly for Euro Trucks.
yeah, that's after me though.
Yeah. After this one, I'll sit up.
All right, what to do now? What time is it? That's the question. What do I want to do now? It's 1:30. I'm gonna go to work probably at around 4 o'clock, 5 for the party. Team's got it covered. You know. But I guess who else is hanging out with me still right now? And what are you interested in doing? Should I carry on? Fortnite Live? Where'd the chat go? There it is. There's only 2 people in chat right now, so which is fine. You know, it's not not the most entertaining channel. All I did was cable management today, so how entertaining is that, right? But I really appreciate you guys hanging out. I think I will go ahead and go play some Fortnite now. You guys ready to watch some Fortnite? I'll get that set up here in just a moment. But I really appreciate you guys hanging out here. I wonder what if I were to go into this and restart the stream here, if that's even a possibility. You know? Is that even a possibility? Hey TD Chewy, you forgot to put a period, speaking of grammar, at the end of your sentence. We live in the time of autocorrect. It sounds like a statement. And yeah, we do live in the time of autocorrect, looking at your chat again. And if you're going to say two, you spell it out, TWO. There are 2 TWO. If you are going to use or type out a number that is more than 10, then you type out 10 and you spell it out. Or less than then you put the numbers. But if it's less than 10, you spell it out. Gee. Speaking of grammar, can't even do grammar yourself, TD Chewy. What's wrong with you? Right? And 2, you should put it in parenthesis with an apostrophe. There are 2 TS in the word chatting. Come on. If you're going to correct someone's grammar, at least use proper grammar yourself. Dang, now that I look at it a little bit more deeper, a little bit more, get out of here, dude. You're going to correct me? I corrected you 1, 2, 3 times already. In your one chat. Dumb. You know what I'm saying, guys? Right? Culture, food, different taste. I mean, it's hard for... I wasn't really paying attention because I was taken aback that someone was going to correct me on my grammar in the first place. But looking at that now a little bit more deeper, what do they say about, throwing stones at glass houses? Or, before you start pointing fingers, remember that there are 3 other fingers pointing back at you? I had to look because my thumb points that way also. Right? Man. The more I think about it, you're stupid. You really are dumb. Come on. You're going to correct me on grammar. You can't even use proper grammar yourself. That's funny. That's funny to me. Man. Oh boy. All right, cable management. I'm pretty satisfied with the way things are for now. I'm gonna leave it as is. That there, I think it's not too bad as far as these little wires here go. I mean, you can't really do much about the speaker, and it's a portable feature. Watch out for the grammar police. I know, right, Stiggs? You forgot to put a period at the end of your sentence. It's social media, It's the day and age when kids use, skippity drizz, no caps, sus, delulu. Right? People mew. Come on. Right? Watch out for the grammar police indeed, Stiggs. Oh my gosh. That was entertaining a little. Annoying initially, but then now I'm entertained because, like you said, the grammar police. What do they say, Stiggs? Before you start pointing fingers, remember there's 3 fingers pointing back at you. Yeah, and I corrected 3 of his grammaticals in his one and only chat, and he took the time to subscribe to the channel for 1 minute and then probably unsubscribe. But yeah, look here. Edit. Oh, you can't see it, but if you do hashtag just chatting, it'll autocorrect it, and not necessarily autocorrect, but there are no other videos listed as just chatting. So prerogative. Grammar police indeed. The Stiggs. Watch out. They'll chew you up. TD Chewy. Whoa, here he comes. He's the grammar police. Yes, I'm tone deaf. I can't carry a tune for the life of me. Oh. That's so funny. All right. I think I'm done for right now on this particular stream. Unless you guys are want me to talk about, do something else. Suggestions, ideas. It's pretty cleaned up over here. This is where this is going to be. I have this set up so that I can move back and forth easily. Here to here, because I will be doing that. When I'm not utilizing the microphone, it'll live over there. All this is here. This is a spot for the keyboard when I'm using that keyboard, because I have a productivity keyboard for this one here, and then my gaming keyboard is over here, which is wired, which doesn't come across wire now. It goes straight down over there, which is where I left it. And it's not too bad as far as the cable goes, So, yeah, I think we're finished for right now, guys. I really appreciate you hanging out and watching me do this. You know, I'm, as always, open to suggestion, you know. To include spelling corrections. Just watch out. You better be using proper grammar yourself if you're gonna correct me on my grammar, you know. And you better never ever make a mistake on your grammar when you're into my chat, especially if you're gonna correct my grammar, because I will call you out on that. That's funny to me. What time is it? Is it lunchtime? Yeah, 1:40. I'm gonna get a couple games of Fortnite in here. So let me go ahead and end this so I can get that set up. See you later. Have a good day. We should team up tonight. Perhaps, Stiggs. Perhaps that's you know. What time are you getting on? Because I'm usually done at, you know, earlier. And I'll try to play a few games with you. I feel like I've known you a little longer than normal, to be honest with you. Usually, it takes me a while to warm up to people, you know, but I feel like you're good people, you know, just listening to your chat and seeing your style of gameplay also, you know. I usually don't, you know, team up with people, because you've heard the saying, stranger danger, you know, and it took me a while for me to warm up to, you know, a lot of other people, you know, but I'll run a game or two with you, you know. I primarily like to play with my brother, as you see in Scott Olfart Gaming, because I'm an old guy and I'm set in my ways. But yeah, man, and Corey, who I played with for a long time too, and Justin, who I played with for a long. You know, you get it. Can't have anyone talking trash on the stream. Yeah, no, and people do talk trash on the chat. My brother drops the F-bomb. You know, I'll drop the F-bomb every once in a while too when I'm really mad. You know, I haven't done it in a while. Maybe I did it last night when I was like, I think I said no freaking way. But humans, right? And I'm a sailor, you know, so that's hard to take the, you could take the sailor out of the Navy, but you can't take. Yeah, I was just saying, it started to reconnect over here. You can take the sailor out of the Navy, but you can't take the Navy out of the sailor. And yeah, I do curse like a sailor. But when I'm in the forum like this, I try not to. I don't find it pleasing to, you know, the bigger picture of the audiences. If I'm dropping the F-bomb this and, you know, cursing all the time, you know. Especially when I'm trying to keep it as a family-friendly channel. Now when I'm mad, a different story, right? It happens occasionally, but does it need to be every other word like most kids? Agree. Most kids and adults. You know? I mean, there's a way to use expletives to show emphasis. Right? I mean, it's one thing, oh, you know, I need to put my laundry in the dryer. Like, if you really need to accentuate something, then yeah, perhaps. But from a standpoint of using it every other word, because that's part of your vocabulary, yeah, I can't deal with that anymore.